Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you're interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you will find the information to schedule a session and my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it, and hit the notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post another video. So today's reading starts off with the Ten of Wands as your overall energy. And the Ten of Wands is a person who is trying to put down a burden, okay? The 10 is the completion, it's final. They're done holding on to it. And the thing is this person has willingly been holding on to this burden, okay? You notice how he's carrying the wands in front of him instead of dragging them behind him. So I do feel like this person has had enough. They're done. They're ready to seek help. I think they're ready to seek outside advice from, it could be a tarot card reader, a counselor. And the reason why I say that is because in the morning, you have these two cards. You've got Dark Woman, and it says dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. So that could be myself. And you have the Virgo card, which I am a Virgo. So you could be scheduling a reading this morning. And if not, it's a counselor. It's someone who is somebody who can advise you, okay? Because the Hermit is an advisor. The Hermit is someone who looks over your past to kind of see what has been going on. And this Hermit is looking over at the Ten of Wands. And so I think that this woman here, or the Hermit, whoever it is you're dealing with, it does show a woman, is going to be advising you on how to put this burden down, okay? And I think that you have been wanting to do it for quite some time, all right? Due to the fact that this Hermit is an aged person, you've been kind of frozen in this for quite some time. So I do see where this has been something that has been burdening you. It has been weighing you down. I feel like you've been kind of frozen in time, and I feel like, you know, in the morning you're just going to kind of take a step back and analyze. I think that balance needs to be restored in whatever this is, okay? And a light needs to be shined onto the situation, all right? I think that an outside opinion is what is needed, and somebody who is not emotionally invested in your circumstances. The next cards that I'm seeing is the dog close up, and it says pleasure with a close friend. And then you also have the Nine of Pentacles, okay? And I feel like maybe in the afternoon you could be maybe hanging out with this dark-haired woman, maybe going to lunch if you're able, or, you know, picking up, you know, having lunch, having coffee, having tea, and wherever is not important. Depends on where you live. This message is so broad, it could be anywhere, and we're all on different phases on our openings. So, and I feel like, you know, there's a little bit of defensiveness and I want to say perseverance with this friend. I think that I want to say, if it's your birthday, happy birthday today, because that is showing up here as well. But I do feel like in the afternoon, you might be getting together with a close friend. And I feel like this person is here for your benefit. I think that they're here to, and I'm definitely feeling a truth being revealed. I feel like this person is going to help bring clarity to your situation as well. So I am seeing that here. Maybe in the morning you're making the appointment, in the afternoon you're having the, you know, you're going in for the appointment as well, because that could also be, you know, and I feel like, but I do feel like, I feel like this person is a much needed distraction is what I want to say. So as we fall a little further into the evening, I want to give you guys a warning. You guys got the club. Okay, someone will try to make you do something against your will. So if somebody is here trying to beat this club over your head and add more to your already, you know, burdened, you know, situation, I'm gonna honestly say, don't get trapped into this situation. See it for what it is today, because I feel like you're gonna have such a good day, you know, starting off and into the afternoon, that you could almost get tricked into doing something that you wouldn't normally do out of guilt. okay? And that is only going to bring on more of a burden for you. And I say that because you got the World card here, and the World card is a final, it's a completion, it's an ending, okay? It's like the 10. The 10 is the end. So then you put the burdens down, it becomes the Ace of Clubs, which this Ace of Clubs, the clubs that is right here, is not a good club. I mean, it's got spikes in it. It's going to end up hurting in the long run. And I say that because you got the Five of Wands here, also clubs, all right? And you got the Three of Swords here, and you got the Five of Cups here. Those are some pretty heavy energies for the evening time. So I do want to say not to get tricked into doing something that you wouldn't normally do. I do feel like maybe you could get some... I just want to... be mindful this evening, okay? Just be mindful in what you're getting yourself into, and don't fall into the trap. That's what I want to tell you, because it can cause conflict, heartache, because you've got 2 5s here. So 2 5s is change created by outside forces beyond your control. And 5s are a conflict between people. It's a fight. It's an argument. It can be an actual physical fight as well. I do want to say that here. So be mindful. You know, I would say check in on your friends who might be in a domestic partnership that is maybe unhealthy for them in the evening, because I do see something here. Yeah, I'm seeing some really heavy energy in the evening time. And this isn't happening, you know, it might not be happening to you, but it could be happening to someone that you know, okay? So... and I feel like whatever is going on has been orchestrated by the universe in order to bring in this ending, to bring in, like, put the burden down. You no longer need to carry this burden in this relationship, okay? Whether that's a job. I mean, a job could come in and say, hey, we want you to do this, and you're not feeling, you don't feel good about it. So you need to be able to say no, and really stand up for your beliefs, because I am seeing the 9 of Wands here, and I'm seeing the Queen of Swords here, and she's all about the truth, getting to the bottom of the truth. Yeah, I'll help you out. Look at her hand extended. But she's like, but I'll also cut you off. Okay? And she's looking literally right over at this 3 of Swords. Okay? So it looks like this and how I'm seeing it. She's looking at the 3 of Swords like, yeah, I want to help you, but I also need to protect myself. See, that sword is protecting her heart. All right? Because she's already been heartbroken. This is the Ice Queen. This is the single woman of the deck. So I do feel like this has something to do, you know, with somebody who is an authority, all right? So, or somebody trying to pull the authority over you, and using their authority maybe to gain traction on whatever their clause is. So be mindful of that, okay? The only way to know if this is for you is, and to know what the situation is to get a personal reading, okay? So, like I said, dark woman, counselor, tarot card reader, psychic, astrologer, EMDR, you know, anything. Go get counseling. I do see that. But on a brighter note, I do see a gathering of some type, and I do see, you know, it's a very small gathering, and I do see children there. I do see, you know, you just enjoying your afternoon. Morning, there's a little bit of worry and wonder. Spirit, please, May 13th for the collective. May 13th. I want to thank my daughter, too, for the tea leaf cards. I am loving these cards. There's over 200 in this deck, and I am just having a great time reading with them. So I want to send a shout out to my daughter, Saley, and one to my girlfriend, Melissa, for the Tarot of Sexual Magic and the Visionary Tarot as well. So today we got 3 cards out of the feather deck. All right, so the first card we got is the Robin. New growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it, okay? So I am seeing that here, but you're going to end up having to put the burden down before you're going to be able to reach out and grab whatever it is that you're trying to get a hold of. And then you've got the Hawk. Pay attention. A powerful message is being communicated to you now. So that could be the message that I'm giving to you right now, where I'm saying be mindful of the evening time. You know, reach out to your friends, somebody who might need help. and see if you can't be there for them, okay? Because I am seeing heartache, and I am seeing conflict here, okay? And I'm seeing a change in someone's life, whether that's yours or someone else's. And the next one is the owl. Your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. So I do want to say, you know, these are some pretty heavy hitters, especially with the hawk and the owl. You're really needing to pay attention to your intuition today. You're really needing to go within and seek whatever it is. And like I said, finding an outside opinion, somebody who is not emotionally invested into your situation, who can give you a sound and just decision on your behalf without having an emotional, because, you know, the hermit is unemotional. All right. So the hermit is someone who can look at all sides, and he can look at, you know, all the factors, and then be able to take a step back, okay, and analyze the situation without fear, you know, without fear, and come in and make the sound and just decision, the balanced decision, you know. And then there is that, you've got the balancing of the scales here. So you could be dealing with a Libra or a Virgo. I'm noticing Libras and Virgos are playing out a lot in my readings lately. You know, you could be worried about a Libra or vice versa. I'm seeing that here. Also, I see an Aries here. Yeah, so Virgo, Libra, Aries. So sun, moon, or rising signs in your chart, or a stellium of planets. Also, the only way to know that is to have your natal chart read as well. You guys, reach out and ask for help. Okay. It's, you know, we all need a mentor, even myself included. You know, I have a couple of people that I go to that mentor me as well. And so it's really important, you know, that we have heart-to-heart conversations with people. I just saw that card right here as I was shuffling. So it's really important that we have these conversations, you know, really, and you know, maybe you do have a close friend that you can sit down and talk to as well. Spirit, please show me for their love life, what messages, what guidance do we have for the collective love life on May 13th, 2020. Oh, here we go. I swear. You guys, I don't know how many times we keep getting this card very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. You know, if it's a job, you need to clearly decide what path you're going to be taking, and start doing the research and start getting yourself out there so that the universe can align it to you, okay? You can't, you know, say I'm going to lose weight and then sit on the couch and eat a bag of Doritos. Like, it doesn't work that way. You got to actually put one foot in front of the other and gain the momentum, okay? So, and also with the relationship, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. You can't sit around and him and hawing because things didn't work out in the past, okay? And don't be guilted into going back into a relationship that you know is no good for you, because I am seeing that later on in the evening time, is somebody trying to come back and make you feel guilty for walking away from them in the first place. So you just keep yourself stuck, okay? You know that it's against your better judgment, so why step back into a relationship that you know isn't on your for your better, the betterment of yourself and for your future. I feel like you need to really look at your future and decide on what it is that you want so that it can come to you, okay? Yeah, haha, funny enough, at the bottom of the deck, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. I feel like there's conversations that still need to be had between partners, and between you and the person that you are thinking about, the person that you're yearning for, but you guys are just being stubborn, okay? You're just, you know, it's like this, the battle of the wills. I'm not going to say something. If they're not going to say something, they need to break the silence. I need to break, like, cut it out. Grow the fuck up. All right? Like, be an adult. What do you want? And then go for it. All right? Clear to decide what you want so that it can come to you. Allow it to enter your, you know, if you're always in this place of poor me, woe is me, everybody hurts my feelings, everybody, you know, nothing ever works out. Well, what the fuck do you think you're going to get? You think that you're going to get out of this vicious cycle? No. You're going to end up with this, and you're going to keep ending up back in those old relationships that make you feel guilty when you know damn well you don't even want to be here. All right? A lot of you guys just settle in relationships. And I'm going to tell you right now, with this Venus retrograde in Gemini, I'm going to get real clear with you. If you guys are in a relationship that you know it has not been working, it is not fair, it is boring, you guys are, you don't make love, you don't do anything with one another. You sit on the couch and you watch television. You don't have clear-cut communication. You don't make love to your, significant other. You're not happy. You guys don't laugh. You're just trying to just push through, just to have somebody there. This Venus in Gemini retrograde that we're going through at this very moment is going to make you open your eyes and see that. People are going to flip-flop out of these relationships. They're finally going to take these rose-colored glasses off and quit settling for less than what they deserve. You know what? You guys can fight it all you want. You have this thing called human free will where you can stay in this relationship and you keep talking and they don't listen. They don't listen. So that's why it's asking you very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you. If you want freedom from this relationship and you want to put this heavy burden down, and maybe it's time for you to talk to a counselor about your unhappiness and, what is life after all of this, because you're not stuck. Unless somebody's got you bound and gagged in the basement, you're never fucking stuck. You can get the fuck up and you can move the fuck on. All right? So I'm kind of getting tired of the emphasis on these battered relationships that are go nowhere. There's people out here like myself who are single who would love to be in a situation where we had this partnership where we know how to love, okay? We know how to love. We know what to give. But then you've got these other people who settle in these relationships, and it's mind-boggling to me. So when I sit and I talk to people and they tell me that they can't leave this relationship because of the money, or they can't leave the relationship because of the kids, how would your children like to know that they were the ones that you used them as an excuse as to why you couldn't move forward with your life? I don't know. That'd bum me out. Okay? You don't stay together for the children, and you sure in hell don't stay together for the money. And that is what all of this is energy is asking you to take a look at, especially when you have Uranus and Taurus. It is asking you to take a look at your value systems. What do you value? Do you value love? Because for me, I value love. I value the partnership, the working together for the same common goal, the really, the coming together, and, it's together but separate. They have their life, you have theirs. You don't get to control another person's life. So when you can learn how to not be jealous and how to not be so clingy and codependent and have your own shit in your own life, but yet still have this partner, then you're doing just fine. But if you have to have a partner where you're constantly getting tarot readings to find out what this person is doing, your intuition is already telling you, and I'm sure your family, your best friends, everybody has already told you this is not the relationship for you, but yet you keep trying to fix something that is broken. Well, this Venus in Gemini retrograde isn't going to allow it anymore. It is going to show you where your issues are in these relationships, whether that's job, friendships, family, romantic, or, a future partners. Okay? So seriously, take a step back. Honestly, get an appointment with me if you guys, have the balls to actually be put in your place and be told, like, hey, here's what's going to happen if you continue down this road. And here's what can happen if you clear your energy, heal, and go down this road. I'm telling you right now, you're going to have a lot better life, and you don't have to live a repeat and in the same cycle as what you've been going through. Value yourself more to separate and move forward. Go through the healing process. You don't want just somebody. You want someone, okay? The one. So if this sounds like your story and you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you will find a link to my website at thefootstepstopeace.com. You guys, open your eyes, okay? Beginning of the day looks a lot better than the last part of the day, but like I said, this is not for everybody. I'm reading for multiple people, so take it and put it where it fits. Check in on your friends and see how they're doing. You guys, I want you to have a beautiful day, and thank you again for coming here and allowing me to put it to you straight. You take care. We'll chat soon. Bye.